Hello, ladies. Welcome to the Home by Yaya, the place where we grow in wisdom, in identity, and in purpose. I'm happy to have you again today, and I hope that you that are listening to me, you are doing so good. So, today I will talk about marriage. When I started a video on my page, the Home by Yaya, I thought one of my first video would be about marriage because for those who knows me, I love marriage. I love everything about relationship, marriage, helping in marriage. I love marriage. Even romantic movies, you dream. I love it. And it's a topic that I love talking about. And I think God made it like this for a particular purpose. So I thought when I was starting the video that this will be one of my first topic. But of course, when you work with the Holy Spirit, you have to follow what is He asks you to do. And then there was a foundation God wanted me to put because in all the topic we will talk about in our page, the main purpose is to know that as women, we are living for a purpose. God created us for a particular purpose, each of us, and our purpose are different. So, no matter your status, being married, single, boss lady, or whatever, you have a purpose. And then you can excel in that purpose only if you have that intimacy, that connection with the God that created you and that sent you with that purpose. So that's why it was important for us to have that foundation. And for you that is listening to me, and maybe you don't know who is Jesus, you don't know what it means to build a relationship with God. We have a series of teaching about salvation. And of course, if you don't understand anything, you can write to us under this post or contact us directly, and we will reach out to you and we will talk about what is salvation with you for you to know that to accomplish your purpose, to enjoy your life here on earth, you need to know the one that created you. So, this one said, let's go into our topic. Today we'll be talking about courtship, the first part. And our topic today is the 100% spiritual part when it comes to choosing your partner. Yes, I said 100% spiritual. We used to hear sentences like, when it comes to marriage, you don't have to be too spiritual. It's 50% physical, 50% spiritual. You have to be, you have to, you need to have the feeling first and many other things. But today, from the Word of God and by experience, I come to tell you that before thinking about how he's tall, he's this, he's that, he needs to have this or that, you must put the foundation, the 100% spiritual part. This is very important. So before we go deeper in the topic, let's read Romans chapter 8, verse 5 to 6 that says, for those who live according to the flesh set their minds on the things of the flesh, but those who live according to the Spirit set their minds on the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. To be carnally minded is death, and to be spiritually minded is life and peace. To be spiritually minded is life and peace. And this is why the 100% spiritual part. Because anytime you want to shift from the spiritual and say, okay, let me try to do things according to my flesh, according to what I desire, without putting the spiritual part first, without involving God first, then we are going into a fall. So that's why in everything, even the marriage, even the choice of your partner, you should involve first the 100% spiritual. Remember, today you are putting the foundation about marriage and starting with the courtship. And this is the first part about the courtship. So why the 100% spiritual? Because God knows more than you that you need a partner. God knows more than you that you need a partner. He's even the one that put that desire in you. Let's read. Genesis 2 verse 20 said, but for Adam, no suitable helper was found. Adam didn't pray for Eve. Adam didn't ask for Eve. It's God himself that noticed and he said, for Adam, there was not a suitable helper. So God knows that you need a partner. That desire of getting married, he is the one that gave you that desire. Because he loves marriage. He instituted marriage. And so he wants you to do it. He even prepared everything. And that's why the desire is there. So he knows more than you what you want. The second reason why you have to start with the 100% spiritual part when it comes to choosing your partner is that God knows what is the best for you. I said, God knows what is the best for you more than yourself. Let's read the book of Genesis 2 from verse 21 to 23. 21, he says that God caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep, and from his rib formed the woman. Then God himself brought her to the man. He didn't let Adam pick anything. He didn't let Adam pick based on preferences. He didn't bring two or three choices to Adam and he said, okay, this is three choices that I brought for you. Choose one. Choose the one that suits you. No. God made Adam to fall into a sleep. And then from his ribs, he created, crafted somebody, and he brought him to Adam. And when Adam saw her, Adam said, this is the bones of my bones, this is the flesh of my flesh, and I will call her woman. He didn't make, as I said, he didn't bring many choices so that Adam said, this will bring me butterflies in my belly, and I think this is the one I will choose. No. He crafted, he did everything for Adam. Adam was asleep. So, lady, God knows. He knows your spiritual structure. He knows the purpose you have. He knows everything about you. The things that yourself you don't know. So he knows more than yourself who is the best for you. That's why you cannot just go out and start scanning men and start thinking, no, this is the one that is good for me. This is the one that is suitable to me, without consulting the one that knows everything about you, that knows the best about you. As he crafted Eve, have Eve fashioned Eve and brought her to Adam. And Adam saw her and he said, this is the bones of my bones and the flesh of my flesh. It's the same thing for you. He has prepared someone, a particular someone for you. But how will you know that this is the one he prepared for me if you don't come first and consult him? So this is one of the reasons you should start by the 100% spiritual. Now, the third reason is because marriage is a divine purpose. Marriage is for a divine purpose. Let's read Genesis 1:28. Genesis 1:28 says, and God blessed them and said, be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth and subdue it. Be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth and subdue it. The marriage, the coming together, is for a purpose. Marriage is not just for fun. It's not just for romance. It's not just for selfie, beautiful pictures, dinners, or whatever you can have in your mind when you are thinking about having a husband. It's far more above that. Marriage is for a purpose. You don't get married just to, I don't know, have kids and then traveling around and then making good meals for your husband and having good time, having sex. No, marriage is not about that. These are the things that comes after. The real purpose, the real objective of the marriage is for a purpose, is for a mission. When God finished to put them together and then Adam said that, no, this is the right person. He said, go, be fruitful, multiply, the earth and subdue it. That's why your choice must be by the Spirit. You and your husband both are born for a particular purpose, and coming together is still for a purpose. So you cannot just focus on a surface thing to choose your partner, because the purpose for what God puts you together will be tempted, and you'll be tempted by the flesh. So if from the beginning your choice is based on physical, on surface things, when that time will come to stand for the purpose, you may not stand, because the foundation is wrong. Because the foundation is wrong. So yes, you may be tempted to focus on the surface things. He must be tall, he must be rich, he must be funny, he must smell good, he have to be listening. But I want to tell you today, be very careful. Don't bridge your decision on the physical trait or on the worldly standards. Take your decision according to God's standards. Because you are not just marrying to show. You are not just marrying to be with a man. You are not just married for sex. You are not just marrying to have your pictures everywhere. I used to tell people that after the day of marriage, after 2 days, 3 days, maybe let's say 1 week, because you went to holiday to honeymoon, and you still sending pictures to your friend. But after that week, the ceremony and everything is finished, and now the real life starts. There's no more camera. There's no more anybody looking at you. And boom, you are inside your home. If the reason why you were getting married was the wrong reason, from the beginning, your problem starts. So, as I said, today we are talking about the foundation in the choice of your partner. 3 particular reasons why you should base your choice on the 100% spiritual path. The first one, because God knows that you need a partner. He is the one that put that desire in you. The second part, God knows what is good for you more than yourself. He sent Adam into a deep sleep, and he created Eve from his rib. And when Adam was up, he said, "This is the bones of my bones." He saw that what God created for him was nothing to say. The third part is that marriage is for a purpose. You are coming together for a particular purpose. So if you first don't know that purpose, you have to go to the one that created marriage. You have to start there, so that it should direct you for the right person he created for you. Because he knows your spiritual structure. He knows your purpose. He knows the one that will grow with you. So, ladies, girls, the 100% spiritual is the base, is the foundation. So from next episode, we'll be talking about, because people will ask me, so how should I know? When we are talking about the 100% spiritual, how should I know? How should I know that the choice I'm doing is the spiritual part? How should I start? So the next episode will be more practical, talking about the will of God in the choice of your partner, the permissive will of God, the perfect will of God, and how to navigate all through this. And I will share a little bit of my testimony. Thank you for listening to us. If you have questions, don't hesitate to write to us, and see you in the next episode. Bye.